Hello, hi, hola, handling greeting. Blender 2.83 is what we're going to be using today, even though 2.9 is already out. Let's talk about appending something. Blendswap.com, sign up for free, and then do a bunch of searches and find out what kind of models people have made for you to enjoy, or upload your own. You can see, even I have dedicated myself to creating some blends for sharing with other people. They love it, and you get a lot of downloads. Today, a record player. I wanted to download something that I expect I am going to need to change. So this is a 16.5 megabyte download, and I have to give credit to Cosmic Gato for creating this record player suitcase that will render in Eevee, and it's for Blender versions 2.8 and higher. This is a coronavirus record player. I'm going to download this, and then we're going to talk about appending models and materials, and what does it take to make someone else's creation work in your workflow. Here's the Blender file straight, but before we get to that, let me show you what Blender 2.83 looks like as I'm used to using it. This is why I didn't download 2.9 yet. It's all just very exactly the way you would expect with the large window. I don't use the quad view, and when I need to, I use these across the top, modeling and sculpting. These are the workspaces, if I remember correctly, and it still has the default material, but I'm comfortable with the way I have it. Sometimes when you open someone else's blend file, things happen. Maybe Cosmic Gato has worked on their Blender scene, there we go, and it opens things their way. So first of all, how can we get someone else's work to open in such a way that the workspace resembles what we're used to? See, their workspaces are even the same across the top, and it's layout that has changed. So how can I override their settings and just have mine? I have opened Blender my way, and I go to Edit and Preferences, and under Save and Load, blend files, when opened, will load the user interface. If I deselect that and open the suitcase again, their user interface is gone. And now it's the way I'm accustomed to seeing things. And right now, if I press R, the record goes all over the place. That is something that I would think about if I were making a record player. I would make sure that it cannot rotate along the X and cannot rotate along the Y, so that when the next person presses R, the record just rotates along the Z axis. All right, what about the lid? Certainly we can just close the lid. Now, well, I guess that didn't quite work out. Before I mess with the lid, I go ahead and press the space bar here because I want the record to go around 33 1/3 times a minute, which is, 33 RPM. It doesn't look like it's quite centered. Sorry, Cosmic Gato, I'm being really nitpicky here. I think I'm actually going to press space bar and G. I'm just going to kind of, if you don't mind, yeah. Let me go back to the beginning. How am I going to get this to go 33 1/3 times around a minute, the 33 RPM? Any ideas how you would do that? It's actually really cool and really simple. Shift F6 from the layout workspace will give you the graph editor. Shift F5 will put you back into 3D view. What if I just create a keyframe for rotation? And we know that it's only the Z that can move. But you could be more explicit, right-click the Z and insert a single keyframe over that Z. Now, Shift F6 has a keyframe. Very good. Why don't we do some quick math? Yikes, because I don't really know what this is. So a minute is 60 seconds. How many times does it go around in 10 seconds? That's what I need to figure out. 10 is a sixth. So it's 33.3, good Lord, divided by 6. That's how many times it goes around in 10 seconds. So let me go to 10 seconds, which is 240, and I will insert a keyframe. This keyframe has to go, great, wonder why that's up there. This keyframe has to go way, way, way up high. GY 1998. decimal brings it all within range. Oh, press A and then decimal brings it all within range. The reason you pressed A was to select everything. Now what I'm going to do is Shift E to do a linear extrapolation, and that will spin my record round, baby. Press the space bar. Now it's going around 33 1/3 times a minute. Cool. I could have shipped this model that way. I mean, you can see it's also not a spiral. Picky me. That essentially covers how you would append, make changes, look at the user interface, and now we would basically save, and it will save over what Cosmic Gato did. And Cosmic Gato, frankly, did some fine work. Let's play the end music, shall we? I appreciate your likes, comments, subscriptions. Did you know that only about 3% of my subscribers actually watch the videos? 97% of you are not yet subscribed. What's going on? Don't be scared. Come on. We can have a good time. Thank you for joining me, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the area where questions and comments belong. You can find me around the internet. Please do. Everything that you do for me means a great deal and really encourages me to do these things for you. All right, take care. I'll see you next time. Blend on, and thanks for watching.